Um, so before we start this video, I have a new energy drink to try. It is an Alani Kiwi Guava. So let's give it a try. Oh, it didn't go as planned. I made a mess. You know what? That's fucking delicious. I think that's good. I don't have any words, honestly. I know the first Alani I've tried was like maybe a year ago, and it was the cherry slush or something like that. I thought it was delicious. And this one's pretty good too. You can really taste the kiwi in it. I think I got this one at a Dollar Tree, so it was like $1.25. So, pretty good. Let's see. Yeah, I'm surprised I'm still on chapter 1, to be honest. I asked my husband the last time I played. I didn't have the microphone on, but I was asking him, I was like, I can't believe I'm still on chapter 1. And he's like, I think you're almost done with chapter 1. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. But then there was like more people to talk to, and I was like, oh my god. There's so many people. So then I was like, well, I played for 2 hours. I mean, I did upgrade my weapon. Oh, they're a level higher than I am. And I can't leave. Oh boy. Okay. 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 Cool. I know I have, look at that diseases information on the top. I know that there was something I have. There, wrong button. I have something. If it would load. Okay, there we go. Fatigue. I know someone here is fatigued. Fatigue? Yes. Where is he at? Who is this? Dyson Delaney. I know there's 2 other people that are sick too. I thought they were... What does he have? Anemia? And fatigue. Mortimer. Where the fuck is Mortimer at? Is that the hospital? Yeah. Can they die if I don't help them in time? Oh, here it is. Migraine, fatigue, bronchitis. Okay, so I guess... Okay, so I need to find either Dyson Delaney, Mortimer Goswick, but he's at the hospital and I'm not there right now. What does he have? Headache. What did you have again? Anemia. Migraine. And fatigue. Or Albert Palmer. Okay, so if I find Dyson Delaney or Albert Palmer first, I'll give them the medicine. I need to find out where I can find more That's where that oh my god. I don't want to fight those guys again. Oh, I did unlock the door, though. I did unlock the door. Yeah, we can drop. We can drop, because I unlocked this door. Yay! Awesome. Okay. Who's this bitch? Have I talked to you yet? I don't think so.
Don't be shy, handsome. What can Christina do for you?
I'm not looking for what you're selling. But I'd like to ask you a few questions, if I may. I'm a doctor. Dr. Reed.
All right then, but be quick. Though I usually get paid when I open my mouth.
Personal question.
Tell me about yourself.
Are you joking with me? People don't usually come to see me for conversation.
I have no interest in your work. I am, however, curious as to what led you into this career.
Short story. The war, exile, and England. This country is not especially welcoming. I've been refused many jobs because of where I am from. I had few options left.
I always thought I was the master of my own fate. But now I know we don't always have control over our lives. I don't judge you.
You know, this money is not only for me. I have good reasons to need this money quickly. But it is not your concern, Doctor.
Huh.
Christina, have you been examined? The epidemic is spreading fast in London. And you could be exposed. Or expose others.
I don't like doctors or hospitals. But I don't like you asking questions.
Considering your line of work, I assure you it is only a matter of time before you have health issues.
If it is going to happen, it will happen. Right now, I need money. That's what's important.
You can put your own life in danger, that's your decision. But what about your clients? If you're contaminated, you will put them in danger too.
And you think that would worry me? If you knew the men I deal with, their health would not be what you'd worry about.
So how do we know? Yeah, she has fatigue too. But like, so how do we know? Like, their not disability, their illness. Like, how do we know what their illnesses are? Is it just being the vampire, you know? I mean, yeah. But she also has a migraine, or I mean a fatigue. So, since I'm already here, I might as well give her the medicine. Here in a second, if I can. I should be able to.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? Anything you can tell me about her would be helpful.
I don't know her, but I know her name is Dorothea Crăciunescu. She came from Romania like me and many others.
You seem to respect her.
Dorothea helps the sick people of Whitechapel. Everyone should respect that.
How do I give her...
Do you need any assistance, Miss Poplar?
It depends on the price of your medicine.
I am shocked that you would think I am that sort of man.
Forgive my suspicion. I'm so used to liars with good manners. Thank you, sir.
Goodbye, miss. Take care of yourself as best you can.
Cool. That's how you do it. Okay, so I need to make more. I think I only had one. I don't even know if I have the ingredients for more. I still have the waypoint. Oops. Who's that? Wait, who that? Who that? Someone's up there. I can't get in there. Okay. I don't know. Of course it is. Of course. Of course the fucking door is locked. Why wouldn't it be?
This is despicable.
So how exactly is it locked? Because, like, isn't it, like, rooms for me?
Doing this.
That's what I thought, at least. I thought they were, like, rooms that we could use to... Maybe I need to go upstairs and unlock it from the other side. I'm sorry, there's combos? Like, how exactly do you perform a combo? Okay, where's the door? There it is. Okay, can I make another? I can. Can I have more than one? Go ahead and make 3, because I know 3 of them had that. Someone does have anemia, but I don't have enough. Of course, I don't have enough of the sodium hypochlorite solution. Okay, well, at least I can give enough people the fatigue medicine. But anyways. I'm not sure, but I think purple items I can sell. Oh wait, no, I need to go upstairs and unlock that door real quick. Oh, that was creepy. That's not the right door. Let's see here. So does that mean the door's unlocked now? I don't want to click it again because that would make me have to load the screen. So I guess we'll just assume it's unlocked now. Okay, so we got 2 things to go to. One's 40 meters away, so let's just go to that. There was another person that had fatigue around here. Hey, she's recovering. That's cool. Bronchitis, fatigue. Okay, so no hat. His hair slicked back. I think, looking at these 2 people, those are the ones here. This, I think, is the son and dad. I think. Find Clayton, and I'm assuming he's up there. Because there's a guy up there. Yeah, because he'd be the 3rd guy in the area. But how exactly do I get up there? Who the fuck is this guy?
Excuse me, sir. Are you familiar with this part of town? Name's Clayton.
Oh, that's Clayton.
Sorry, I'm new to Whitechapel. But perhaps you could help me since you're a journalist. My name is Jonathan Reed.
Dr. Reed, the famous surgeon. I'll gladly help if I'm able, sir.
Okay, let's do personal questions first. Nothing. Investigation. I don't want to fucking shit talk
What is
about.
a journalist doing in this borough after sunset?
He goes where none of his colleagues would dare to go, to inform the country.
So you risk your life to reveal the truth. I saw many reporters do the same during the war.
Whitechapel is the crucible of so many untold stories and tragedies. I want people to know them.
That's quite honorable of you. But is the public interested?
Not at all, sir. And that's why I'm an independent journalist, hoping to sell some stories.
Okay, well.
Why are the newspapers keeping silent about the Spanish influenza? It's as though none of you care.
There's a war going on. People shouldn't be demoralized by news of deadly diseases.
It's a disgrace. People are left to die alone. No one is properly informed of the risks.
These are bad times indeed. So much for the glorious British Empire.
Have you any idea of the danger you face in these streets at night?
I've had to run and hide more than once from frenzied mobs incensed by the fever. Do you think the flu is really responsible for this, Doctor?
It seems to be the top left is like the good choice. Top right is the bad choice, and I think the bottom is just kind of like agree to disagree kind of choice.
That science is unable to explain the facts doesn't mean there is no rational explanation.
I confess, I share your point of view, Doctor.
Christina Popper claims she sells her body because she can't find any other work. Do you believe her?
Of course I do. Her story is exactly what I want my readers to understand. We live in an intolerant and divided nation.
Do you think things will ever change, Mr. Darby?
I believe the situation can only improve. And now that women can vote, I'm convinced things will change.
We did have another hint, but for some reason it's not. That's weird. I said I had a hint available. Oh, he has fatigue.
Do you need assistance?
That would be nice of you, Doctor. Who knows what I may have caught during my investigation.
If you persist in investigating the most pox-ridden boroughs of London, you must accept the risks.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. About an underground medical
I heard
dispensary.
you were investigating an underground medical dispensary in Whitechapel. What do you know about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. They are wary of strangers, and I'm not really an acquaintance of theirs. Why do you care?
I'm afraid one of the nurses from the Pembroke Hospital may be involved with unsavory activities.
Ah, could it be Dorothy Crane?
Without a doubt, you are a damn fine journalist, Mr. Darby. What do you know of her accomplice, a man named Darius?
I don't know much about the man. He's very cautious. Never goes out. Doesn't seem to have any friends or family.
He has no relatives at all?
No. Except for that strange man, a poet named Richard Nethercott, who sometimes comes by. Darius would never let him in.
Where can I find this Mr. Nethercott?
He spends most of his time lurking around Whitechapel, talking to himself or declaring verses. These days, you can usually find him behind the church.
He never goes out?
No. A few days ago, he unexpectedly did. I followed him, but it was just a ruse to keep me away from his house.
Really? How do you know?
He went to the nearest mailbox, but just before posting his letter, he ripped it up and threw it away.
No? No.
Goodbye, Mr. Darby. Farewell.
Guess we'll talk to you
Forgive my
too.
interruption.
Do not apologize, my son. Father Tobias Whitaker is always happy to teach mortals about the incoming Armageddon.
I am Dr. Jonathan Reed, and I just have a few questions.
A scientist? You are much more lost than I thought, my son.
Okay.
Have you any friends? Any family left in these terrible times?
No. But I have a disciple I see as my son. He is so devoted. I sent him to preach the good word in the heart of this corrupted city.
Where did you send him?
I sent Samuel to the Stonebridge Cemetery, where the pestilence and evil grows night after night.
You sent him on some preaching crusade during the epidemic.
As a true believer, Samuel will fear no evil while he walks through the valley of the shadow of death.
What do you mean when you say that I am more lost than you thought?
All scientists are entangled in a world of causes and consequences, and most of them can't see the plain truth.
Quite a judgmental opinion, if you ask me. But what do I know? Blinded by science as I am.
But you are seeking answers, aren't you? Answers about the Armageddon about to strike the city. Answers about the hidden truth.
I am. But the answers I seek are based on facts, not superstition. What do you mean when you say that I am more lost than you thought?
All scientists are entangled in a world of causes and consequences. And most of them can't see the plain truth.
Quite a judgmental opinion, if you ask me. But what do I know? Blinded by science as I am.
But you are seeking answers, aren't you? Answers about the Armageddon about to strike the city. Answers about the hidden truth.
Okay, so that was actually a bad answer. I thought since it was just 2 replies, I thought I could just listen to both. Apparently not.
Well, I suppose I can spare a few minutes listening to your so-called truth.
As a doctor, you must be aware of the decimating epidemic. But let me tell you that this so-called Spanish flu is just the beginning of the end.
What do you mean?
The beast is finally revealing itself, corrupting the flesh and the heart of men. With my own eyes I have seen them, those minions from the abyss.
Really? And what would be your answer to this biblical threat?
We must fight the disease before this legion outnumbers us. But not with scalpels and microscopes. No.
What is left then?
Cleansing fire.
Tell me, Tobias, what exactly is your plan concerning the cleansing of this city?
God will recognize his own. More than once this city has risen from the ashes, hardened and purified by the flames.
Science and progress are our only hope against the monstrosity hidden behind this epidemic.
See, Doctor? Now you acknowledge the presence of evil within the city's walls. Now you start to admit the truth.
Hint failed.
Tell
Okay.
me, Tobias.
God will
Science?
see.
Oh, I can't do it again.
What do you mean when you say that I am more lost than you thought?
All scientists are entangled in a world of causes and consequences.
Quite a judgmental opinion, if you ask me. But what do I know? Blinded by science as I am.
But you are seeking answers, aren't you? Answers about the Armageddon about to strike the city. Answers about the hidden truth.
Well, I suppose. What do you mean?
The beast.
What?
Cleanse.
Can we do it again?
Tell me, science?
Seed.
No. Was that the personal question? No. Okay.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane?
I don't like the liberal ideas of nurses, but I especially abhor that Nurse Crane you mentioned.
Why do you hate Nurse Crane more than other nurses?
Before coming to London, she was a member of the communist resistance in her country. That's what happens when you let a woman get involved in politics.
So you're not exactly a fan of Florence Nightingale's work. But nurses are essential for modern healthcare.
Nuns should be the only women allowed to take care of male patients. It's obvious only they have the necessary moral fiber.
Okay.
I have had enough for tonight.
Yeah, go away from me. Okay, so we got 2 things we can do. Find Richard and find the mailbox and the letter. Oh, great. Does he ever turn around? Can I just avoid him entirely? If I just walk. Oh, it's one of them. Okay. Oh. I dodged that. One down. Okay. I mean, when I said that it's one of them, is that the Invisible Man or something? Who? When I said it's one of them, I thought it was like that guy at the end of the first episode? No. Second episode. Yeah, second episode. Or second video, whatever. I think his name was like John Doe or something. But it was not, I don't think. Oh, sure. Influenza this, influenza that. Oh, there's Richard.
Oh, Camellia, the silent foot.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I would like to ask you a few questions.
Please be my guest. Although I may not be the best informant regarding this part of town, my words speak about that which the eyes cannot see.
Really? Are you an artist of some kind?
I'm a poet, sir. Richard Nethercott, at your service.
Tell me, Mr. Nethercott, why seek inspiration in Whitechapel?
The place is not beautiful per se, but how to explain it? Stirring and challenging.
In what way, exactly?
The struggle by gaslight, the barren smiles and the added hunger under the rain.
If you say so.
Such vibrant antagonism and vivid paradox, the stripped humanity raged across each street.
Vivid, of course, yes. And what about the poignant distress?
Oh yes, the poignant distress. You see what I mean, don't you? That's what I want to write about, and that's what Whitechapel is made of.
Do you not think it a little morbid?
On the contrary, sir, Whitechapel is full of life, full of beauty. Just like my dear muse, the wonderful Camellia.
What can you tell me about Camellia?
Not much. And that's the beauty of it. She can't speak, you know. She's a locked mystery who exhales kindness and sweetness.
Huh.
And have you ever tried to learn more about her? Where she lives? How she survives? Whom she may know?
Maybe I prefer she remains an enigma. Reality can be so dull, don't you think?
Perhaps you're just afraid to find out the truth about your muse.
One day, perhaps, I'll ask her to come with me. But will she still be my wild flower of Whitechapel if she moves uptown?
What are your thoughts on the terrible situation in this city?
Terrible, you say? No. Of course, Death of so many innocents is a tragedy, but the scourge has not been all bad for the city. Oh no, sir.
What are you talking about?
Do you remember London before the flu? Noisy, cacophonic, quiet nowhere to be found. And now, listen to this oddly peaceful silence.
Peaceful? That's quite an unusual way to speak about the epidemic. And very inappropriate, I must say.
Most people fail to understand my perspective. I don't blame them. But how could I call myself a poet if I veiled my feelings?
May I ask what you're doing at this hour of night, sir?
Not at all. I'm just enjoying the pleasure of a quiet walk. Though night talks are always preferable, if you ask me. Especially with strangers.
If you say so. But as a physician in a time of epidemic, I must caution you to avoid unnecessary exposure, sir.
Thank you, Doctor. But we both know the seeker of truth has to go boldly where the weak dare not.
But are you not afraid of the epidemic?
Oh, why should I? I see some equity in the Spanish flu. No flesh should be saved, say the scriptures. Good or evil, rich or poor, all are equal in the eyes of the flu.
Are you aware that your life could be in danger in this part of town?
But this is where I must be to feel the real beat of the city. I had to come, see it for myself, alone.
If some misfortune came upon you, who would be here to help you?
Well, you for a start, my dear Doctor.
I understand your need for solitude, but it's not safe around here.
I don't care. I don't have many friends, Doctor, and my family despises me.
Okay, cool.
Do you need medical attention, sir?
It may be wise to let you prescribe me something. I don't feel like I should.
I will see you later. I'll leave you alone, sir.
No.
Good evening, Mr.
And good evening to...
May I ask you a few questions about the district?
Extraordinary part of town, is it not? I'll be glad to help you, if I can.
I'm looking for Dorothy Crane, a nurse who lives in this vicinity.
Dorothy Crane. Oh, I love the name. The Crane of Whitechapel. Sounds very mysterious. But, sorry, no, never heard of her.
What can you tell me about an old man called Darius?
Darius Petrescu. Yes, I know him. At first, I thought he was only a small publisher. I invited him to publish my work, but his reaction was pretty clear.
Not interested in your talent?
Darius is an old political activist who takes delight in printing tracts and lampoons. Those communist activities only require mediocre writing skills.
I'll leave you alone.
Okay. Is that not a piece of mail? Oh yeah, right here. No, it's him. Where the fuck is it? There we go. Thank you for sending your book of poems, Songs of the Defeated City, which we found interesting and profound, as we told you the first time we received it. Blah blah blah. Since you still refuse to change your title and demand the full publication of none of your work, I'm sorry to announce you that Sycophant Publishing chose the second option. don't know why it was glowing like that. See it glowing? That's weird. Yeah, the door's been unlocked. Awesome. Oh yes, the one tending to the flowers.
Good
Are you
evening,
Camilla?
miss. I'm Dr. Reed. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Uh-huh.
I know what you're thinking. A tall stranger who meets a girl in the street at night. It reeks of the penny dreadfuls. But I mean you no harm, truly. I know you understand what I'm saying. Your silence has nothing to do with you being mute, does it? Tell me about Richard Nithercott. I understand he is quite fond of you, Camellia. Very well.
I know
Goodbye then.
there was something about watering the flower. For a free medical checkup hidden between the flowers. If you're sick, if you have no money, whoever you are, wherever you're from, come see Dorothea to get help. I think we read that already.
Hello again, miss. Camellia, I know you work for Dorothy Crane. Please tell me about her secret dispensary. A stubborn and mute comrade. Nurse Crane and Darius Petrescu have been. Very well. Goodbye then.
Wait, does she have
Hello again, miss.
maybe any issues?
You don't seem to need my medical attention for now.
Oh.
Very well. Goodbye then.
Okay. Let's go find the mailbox. Oh, wait, is this it? No, surely not. Okay, to my kids. I'm sorry you've not heard from me for a few months. Blah, blah, blah. Kids are living in a country consumed by war, but there's also war going on here in England. I won't be coming back to Romania. I won't see you again before I die. Don't be sad. You're a grown-up now. And you have children of your own. This is what I must make now. To feel useful one more time.
The content of Darius' letter to his children could give me more leverage to enter. Darius is a bit less of a mystery now. It should not be that difficult to incite him to let me in.
Just a second. Okay, just a second, I forgot. Oh, shit. Okay, so I heard UPS this morning, like around 2 o'clock. And I thought he stopped down the road, like a couple houses down. I even checked, the cameras and I watched him. He was nowhere near the house. He just, he gets back in, he goes up the road. I see him stop at a different house, a couple houses up. And he stops and gets out of there. So I assumed we didn't have anything. Something told me to check, though, because my husband said there was supposed to be something delivered today. I entirely forgot. But he just messaged me and said that they should be here. And I'm like, oh fuck. Let me go look. I meant to look earlier, and I forgot. So give me a second. Okay, I'm back. They were outside. Let's see. Oh, it's Louisa. Is Darius the house with the guy in the window?
Cheap price, good quality.
It is up, but he is further away.
Mr. Petrescu, just 1 minute, please.
You again. Go away.
Sir, wait. Stop this nonsense. I know Nurse Crane is here. Shall we speak man to man, you and I?
All right. Speak up.
Don't you see we're on the same side? We fight to help the poor, sick, and abandoned.
I'm nothing like you, Mr. Doctor.
Yes, you are. You too believe in providing medical care without charge. You know what we have to sacrifice to make the world a better place.
I have to admit your words have conviction. All right, I'll let you see Dorothea. Don't make me regret this, though.
Go ahead. I guess I'm gonna steal his shit first. Oh, you're collectible. Well, I wanted to see it, but whatever.
If you want to talk to Dorothea, you must go across the courtyard and take the stairs.
We've not been formally introduced. May I ask your name and occupation, sir?
I am Darius Petrescu. I'm here to keep snitches and spies away from Dorothea. And I also run this little print shop.
Do you have any family left, Mr. Petrescu? Children or grandchildren?
Who knows? I have abandoned my people for so long, they might as well be dead. As dead as I am for them, I suppose.
Don't be embarrassed, sir. If you must know, my own father disappeared many years ago, and I forgave him.
It's quite awkward to talk about our families like this, but thank you, Dr. Reed. I appreciate your trust.
Huh?
This war won't last forever. Did you ever think of returning to your...
No. I have taught strength and determination to my sons and daughters. I'm an old, dying man who only has memories of better times to cherish.
How did you meet Nurse Crane, Darius? Why does she trust you?
I'm her oldest friend in England. Dorothea and I share many ideas about this country and about the country we left.
You mean occupied Romania, don't you? Even if not directly, I fought against your enemies.
Really? Then perhaps you have more in common with Dorothea than meets the eye, Dr. Reed.
I know you fought for your country when it was occupied, Darius. Tell me more about it.
I know my days are numbered, and I know I won't see my homeland again. But I fought for Romania all my life, and I will until my last breath.
But Romania escaped the grasp of the Austro-Hungarian Empire. It's a free country again.
But it's not the country I fought for. My homeland is not appeased, Doctor. But I still see a dark future ahead for my people.
So Dorothy's real name is not Crane?
Like myself and many people in this area, Dorothea is from occupied Romania. That's all you need to know.
She seems important to the community.
More than you can imagine. The West End does not want to hear of Whitechapel's misery. Dorothea is one of the few doing something about it.
Tell me everything you know about Camellia, the mute florist.
I do not believe in the afterlife, Doctor, but I'm almost convinced Camellia is an angel. She volunteered to give out our medical leaflets.
Who is she, really? Do you know where she's from?
She's not from around here, that's all we know. Camellia is not even her name. It's her favorite flower.
You say she has no close family.
Well, there's that awful poet who constantly follows her around like a lost puppy. A good man for sure, but a very poor writer.
Are you not worried for her safety?
She is as brave as she is tough, and clever too. If only I had met her when I was younger.
Are you in love with Camellia, Mr. Prochescu?
Don't be stupid. If I had met her when I was younger, we could have won our revolution.
Tell me everything you know about Camellia.
I do not believe in the after.
Oh, I already did that one.
Did you refuse to publish Richard Nethercott's previous works, Darius?
Yes, his manuscript is as pompous as he is starched. Now there's a man who loves the sound of his own voice.
You could have told him so.
As a great writer recently said, politeness is the most acceptable hypocrisy.
Was that everything? Seems like there's still more about Camellia because it's not blacked out.
Goodbye, Mr. Prochescu.
He mentioned something about stairs, so yeah.
Razvan, can you hear my voice?
When you read this letter, I'll be on the boat that will take Anton and me back to Brasov, England. Back to Brasov. England is not for us, and I confess I cannot wait to see again the proud hills of Transylvania. I know we had our arguments and our fights. I know you would have wanted to stand by your side. You would have wanted me to stand by your side and help you manage this clinic of yours, but now that I'm leaving England, be assured that if anything would happen to me, if you're ever in great trouble or danger, I would come back immediately to London with or without Anton. Your affectionate sister, Theodora. Just gonna steal everything from her.
I need help!
What do we have here, nurse?
Patient Razvan Vasily, high fever running on 3 days. Complaints of dizziness, muscle aches, and head pain, diagnosed with influenza.
Treatment?
Aspirin and salicin for the fever and discomfort. Liquids for dehydration, but he's having trouble keeping even water down.
Thank you, nurse. Anything else I should know?
He did lose consciousness this morning, but he's never had convulsions like these.
He's not convulsing, he's choking. He's not getting any air. Sculp! Hand me that sculp!
What can I do, Doctor?
Yeah, but, okay. Okay.
It's too dangerous to operate with these convulsions. Sedative, nurse. Do we have any anesthetics?
I'm sorry, Doctor, none at all.
Let's have something for the best.
I need to perform a tracheostomy. Short pipe. That rubber tube will do. We're going to cut a passage for air through the neck.
Yes, Doctor. He's breathing again, but he's coughing up blood.
Internal hemorrhaging. I need to make another incision into the chest cavity to drain the fluids from the lung. Prepare another tube.
A thoracostomy. Doctor, we've nothing to fight the infection. We need an aseptic environment.
Right then, Nurse Crane. What do you suggest we do?
I've no idea. I'm not the doctor.
Time is of the essence. We need to perform a thoracic drain.
Yes, Doctor. He's still bleeding, Doctor. I'm losing his pulse.
The drain must have punctured the intercostal artery. There's too much blood.
Are you all right, Doctor?
I can't see. I must first suture the artery. Find the wound. The source of the blood.
Needle and thread, Doctor.
Good. The stitches are holding. How's he doing?
We're losing him. We've lost his pulse. He's dying, Doctor.
I'm trying to think, like, all of my shows I've watched. Am I on a time limit here? I don't know why Mrs. Cardiac Massage the other parts. Fuck! I don't know. They both sound like good options. Epinephrine.
A dose of epinephrine, now.
Yes, Doctor. We've lost the pulse. He's gone, Doctor.
Nurse, we did everything we could.
Does he die either way?
Everything you could. Is that how you'll report this in your log? Is this how the war went? Piling up one poor corpse beside the next?
This was not an influenza-induced seizure. I've never seen symptoms like these on the continent.
Neither have I. But the previous symptoms leading up to this attack were the same, indistinguishable from the epidemic.
No. There was something more vile in these reactions. Something primitive.
There have been numerous reports of mental breakdowns caused by the fever that accompanies the flu itself, Doctor.
Yes, but... I'd best take some samples of the blood for analysis.
Does he die either way? I would assume.
I doubt you're here to test my bedside manners. I suspect it was more than intuition alone that led you to us. So, how might I be of service, Dr. Reed?
Your heart might be in the right place, but you can't carry on with this blackmail. For God's sake, Dorothy, it's extortion. It's a serious crime.
Doctor, you think your warnings scare me? I've stolen and plied, blackmailed and lied, but what else am I to do? I'm all these people have.
You know who she reminds me of? Because I couldn't place it, the first couple episodes. And in the last one, I realized who she reminded me of, but I was, not on the microphone. She reminds me a little bit in the face of Cassandra from Dragon Age. That's just, I don't know, I kind of see it in the face every now and then when she talks.
But why Lady Ashbury? Why her, of all people?
She's pristine and proper, all right. But that she-wolf in sheep's clothing murders the poor for sport. I have her where she belongs, and I'll milk her for all she's got.
Dr. Swansea is a sensible and honest man. He wouldn't have refused your friend's care at Pembroke.
It's easy for you to say, Doctor. These people cannot go to the police, nor to the hospital. They don't even speak English. They depend on me for everything.
So, the end justifies the means. Is that your defense?
I know you're kind, Doctor. Just another fine-heeled, silver-spooned gentleman who was given the world on a platter. You know nothing of poverty. Nothing of the shame, the hunger, the loneliness.
You've convinced me of the sincerity of your actions and their noble justifications. But all the same, blackmail is a crime, and it will stop, Nurse Crane.
So, are you going to turn me over to the authorities?
No. Really? Really? We're gonna charm. Pretty sure we spare her. I mean, obviously, this is like back in what? I think the title screen's like 1918 or something like that. So, I mean, she's helping people, whether it's illegal or not, but you gotta think, I mean, like, there is a war going on, and there's a epidemic going on, and then there's also, like, the cops don't care, like she just said, they don't care about these people. It's like, why does it matter? I'm just not spare.
No. Your place is here. Jailing you would be an even greater crime. So, here is my proposition. I'll look the other way on your little enterprise. In exchange, you will resign from the Pembroke Hospital and provide me with medical supplies when the need arises.
Dr. Reed! That sounds like a business proposition. My accomplice, then?
No, just a privileged client. My research may require the occasional rare piece of equipment or ingredient. I'll pay good coin in exchange, fair and honest, to help finance your noble endeavors.
We have ourselves a deal, Doctor. Good customers are always welcome.
Yes, Nurse Crane. We have a deal.
Interview with a vampire. Trophy earned. New citizens available to kill. The district will soon suffer the consequences of your action. What does that mean? What does that mean? I'm sorry, is it because I killed him? I don't know, does he, I don't know. Let me look it up, because now I'm just going to be annoyed. Vampyr. Can I save the guy with Nurse Crane? Someone said I tried the scene several times. He dies no matter what. But the decisions you make during your attempt to save him are important. Keep the nurse. That option, but do the track. That's what I was doing. Sew him up. I did not use the epinephrine. That's what I did. That's kind of true. This person said that he's not a citizen, he's a random NPC, just like Skull Tribe. Doesn't matter what you do, he'll die. Just act cool like a badass doctor or grand who the boss is. About objective failed thing, I always failed too. I think I gotta stop my systematic looting at that point and directly run to her once I enter the building, because if you notice, that patient and Dorothy's conversation upstairs start right away. I think it does trigger once you enter instance. Did I fail that, or did I didn't see the thing. Let me see if I can, again, I don't know if y'all can see this or not. I don't know if y'all can see or hear this, but I am actually... Can I skip? I don't see failed. I just see new sins available to kill. Would it have been... Okay, so if I help her right before he dies, let me see if it says anything. From the videos I just looked at, I don't see anything that told me that I failed or not. Like, it just continued to the next thing. Yeah, every choice was obvious to me, like... And when I wanted to do the cut to the lungs, she said that she didn't want it all, bad. Like, she didn't want to... What was it? She didn't want to, because it wasn't safe. Because of it being dirty. And it's like, do you have an idea? Like, I thought I'd give her an idea. Okay, someone else. I tried a bunch of stuff. Is he supposed to always die? I tried a lot of options and he died every single time. The only change I had was after the death. The doctor says, we did all we could, or something like that, and Dorothy can either answer angrily, is that what you're going to write in the log, that you did all you could, or she can answer more peacefully, I know we did all we could. You are everything they say you are. A good, professional, and decisive doctor. Or something like that. To get that more positive result, I had to answer the top left answer 4 times the top right answer. Last choice. Yeah, well... Okay, but does that... I don't know. Like, I mean, the thing was, is I was going to do all of the options. Because this thing's acting like I didn't do the options. It was like I did. I think... I can't remember all the options I chose, but I'm pretty sure the only thing I questioned was when she said, we shouldn't do it here because it's not, you know, clean. Like, you got a better idea? That's why I asked her, basically. And she's like, no. And it's like, okay then, let me do my damn surgery. Okay, so the patient doesn't have any effect on the patient's life. He will die anyway. The correct answers are... Anything else I should know instead of where's the quinine salts? Yeah, I did that. I must perform a tracheostomy, but I asked if we had anesthetics. Because, in my opinion... I mean, yeah, worst case scenario, I'm fucking dying, like... It's gonna suck, but yeah, shove a knife in the middle of my throat. But at the same time, I would not want to feel that. No, fuck that. I want to be, like, put under, please. So that's why I asked that question. But I was thinking when I asked it, I was like, but back then, like, did they even really have all that shit? Don't question me instead of what would you suggest. And that was when she asked about the clean room or something like that, I think. Oh, no, that was about the cutting the chest open. Yeah, I had to cut the chest open, and she's like, well, we gotta find a clean room. Yeah, so I should have said, don't question me. Well, I mean, I guess it's really just her either mad at me or not, really. Doesn't seem like there's really much of a difference in it, so. He died either way, but there was just 2 things I questioned, but it's whatever.
It's locked.
Of course it is. was that?
This one stinks already. Stupid beast! He's dead!
Like, where did these fuckers come from? What the fuck? Where'd Dorothy go? I hope she just realized that people just kind of showed up. Where'd they come from? Where does this door lead to? Can I even go in here? Oh, it's
I
locked.
cannot enter.
Of course it is. Can I fast travel? Got a thing. No. So you're telling me I have to run all the way back to the hospital? Are you kidding me? Okay. Okay, so I need to turn around. When I get by the church, I'm assuming that's the church, take a right and follow the road. I think I passed it. I went the wrong way. Of course I did. Why wouldn't I have? Is he still in here?
Hello, Mr. Petrescu.
Hello, Dr. Reed. Come on in.
Well, he's still alive, so that's good. Okay, cool. Okay, so I need to go this way.
Nice, good quality. Come on, take a look. Don't be afraid.
Hello, young man. I'm Dr. Reed, and I would like to ask you a few questions. May I enter, please?
Sorry, no, sir. My father does not like people entering our house, you see.
Your father is worried about you, boy. He asked me to look for you.
So my father actually worries about me then? Okay then. Come on in. I'm Harry, by the way. Is there only pain and suffering in this world?
I'm gonna steal all your shit too.
So, may I ask you a few questions?
I'm not bothered. What could be worse?
Just a second, sorry. Oh my god, phone. Jesus Christ. Okay, sorry.
How do you feel?
I'm fine. I mean, it's not easy every day, but I'm fine. I'm just tired of being sick all the time. If only I could be tough, like... Well, you know.
Speaking of which, what can you tell me about your father?
My father is an idiot who makes idiot things. That's all I have to say.
Sorry, y'all.
Forgive my bluntness, young man, but you don't seem happy living in Whitechapel.
Why should I? I never wanted to come here in the first place. It was my father's decision. And look around you. Does this look like a nice place to live?
You have a roof over your head, a place to call home. Many people here are not as lucky, you know.
That's exactly what my father says. Harry, you should be grateful for what you've got. I wasn't even consulted when we moved here.
If life here is so terrible for you, why don't you just leave this place? Have you ever spoken to your father about it?
I don't go outside. It terrifies me so. I went outside once without my father noticing and I saw terrible things. Bloody and frightening things.
So that's why you stay at home all day? For fear of the epidemic?
I'm not afraid of disease or death, Dr. Reed. It's the living I'm afraid of.
Your father and Mr. Lewis used to be good friends. What happened, Harry?
I was young then. I don't remember Mr. Lewis ever coming back again after my mother died. Or was it after my father started bullying him? I don't know.
Have you tried speaking to Mr. Lewis about it?
I don't go out often, but yes. And he scolded me and told me to leave him alone. I guess my father frightens him too much.
But you are not responsible for your father's actions.
Am I not? Dad always says that he joined that gang for my safety. So if I wasn't born, people wouldn't be worrying about Colossus Joe.
Goodbye, young man. Take care of yourself.
Wait, does he have any ailments? He does, he has fatigue.
So, may I ask...
I'm not bothered.
Do you need any medical...
Yes, I do.
You'll feel better with this. But you need to get a grip, young man. Medication alone won't cure melancholia.
I'm not sure I'm happy with the idea of living long in a world like this. But I thank you for your concern, sir.
If you made me waste my fatigue medication. Anything up here I can steal? Ooh. New collectible. Job refusal letter. Job refusal letter. I'll figure out the where shit is eventually. Refusal letter sent to Joe Peterson. At the dockyard.
Right.
Alright, shit up here. this way?
I have this thirst for blood. This is despicable.
Is this the right way? No! How? I don't understand. Logic. Can I go that way? No. No. No, that's the church. Maybe it is this way. It does kind of angle, so yeah. Okay, yeah, because then there's the gates to the enemies. Woohoo. Well, I guess it's time to just run. Or go invisible. Or they're not here because they're the ones that showed up to that one place. Go straight, take a left.
Human blood. Whoever left these marks did so deliberately.
Kill it, boy! Get back in the grave! Crush the leech, boys!
Ow! That's not fair. There's like 20 of them. Oh, you bitch. And I can't leave, can I? Nope. I can't leave. Jesus. Well, if I knew this was gonna happen, maybe I would have rested before I got here. Let me get rid of these smaller ones first. Okay. Where'd the other brother go? We got this. Oh, I don't, whatever. Oh my god. Now where's the brother? Oh. He's just up here, by himself. I dodged that.
Look at it! Gone up like kindling! Don't like burning!
I just realized I'm almost fucking dead. Fucking kill him, Jesus Christ. Okay, well, that was fun. I guess it's nice to know I can kill level 14 characters. It just kinda, you know, just kinda sucks. I have the Ashberry. Wasn't she over here? Before I talk to her, though, before I talk to her, I gotta talk to you all. Oh, shit. My husband is either gonna be home any minute now, or he is not gone yet, and he'll text me any minute now saying he's on his way. So, if that's the case, I need to go make dinner for him. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna stop it here, turn the stream off, go make dinner, and then I might come back, you know? I need to actually go save it, don't I? So I probably need to go to sleep, I guess, because I think that's basically the way to save it, I would assume. So I'm gonna stop the stream here, go make dinner, and I'll either come back and finish this chapter, hopefully, along with going to bed. It's gonna be a very short stream if I do that, or don't talk to her yet, just go to bed, save the game, be done for the day, and I'll be back tomorrow. And we can finish the chapter tomorrow. So there's two options. So either I will come back tonight and have like a 5 to 10 minute stream, or I will be back tomorrow, and we'll talk to her, and I will have already, you know, upgraded some things and went to bed. That's the thing. So it's either I come back for 10 minutes or we just do this tomorrow. But again, if I do it tomorrow, I will be going and like doing a couple upgrades. Nothing exciting though, so it's whatever. Not a big deal. So yeah, I'll either see you all for, I don't know, 15 minutes later, or I'll see you all tomorrow. So yeah, hope you all enjoyed, and thank you so much for watching.